You know what frustrates a lot of English learners? They know tons of words. They've memorized grammar rules. But when it's time to speak or write naturally, they freeze. Why? Because they've learned language as a subject, not as a living, breathing tool. That's where storytelling comes in. When you hear stories, your brain connects meaning, structure, and feeling all at once. That's how real English becomes your English. If that sounds like something you need, hit subscribe. No more awkward pauses or textbook answers. Just natural English, one story at a time. He was working part-time at a summer arts program hosted by a local cultural center. The job wasn't glamorous. He mostly helped clean up classrooms, restock art supplies, and carry folding chairs from one room to another. But the vibe was nice. There was music playing in the halls, kids laughing, artists working on murals. Everyone felt relaxed. One afternoon, his supervisor told him to help set up an empty locker room that would be used as a backstage space for an upcoming Latin music workshop. There was a concert happening in the city that weekend, and one of the artists on the lineup was scheduled to visit. They didn't say who. He didn't think much of it. The room was dusty. Old lockers lined the walls, most of them empty or filled with scraps, papers, broken pencils, someone's forgotten shoes. As he cleaned, he noticed one locker had a bright orange folder stuck in the back. He pulled it out, and underneath, there was a rolled-up poster. Just lying there. He unrolled it. It was a large, glossy tour poster. J. Balvin. Bold colors. Signed in silver marker, with a little smiley face and the word pause, peace. He looked around. Was someone playing a joke? He brought it to his supervisor, who shrugged and said, "Maybe you was here last year. We've hosted a lot of artists." They let him keep it. He framed it. And over the next few weeks, that one poster sparked dozens of conversations. People would visit his place, see it on the wall, and ask, "Is that real?" He'd tell them the story. In English. "I was working in this art center, cleaning out lockers. I just found it. I don't know how long it had been there." He noticed something surprising. Each time he told the story, it got easier. The sentences flowed. The verbs landed in the right tense. And most of all, it didn't feel like practicing English. It felt like living it. Here's what you can take from this. First, language flows better when it's connected to memory. Stories make grammar stick. When you say, "I was working," or "I found," it's not theory, it's your life. Second, storytelling builds fluency. Not by perfection, but by repetition with meaning. Third, people love hearing real things. You don't need big vocabulary. You need truth and clarity. Here's your task. Think of something you found unexpectedly. A note, an object, anything. Describe how you found it in 5 past tense sentences. Then say them out loud. That's how you build fluency, not through drills, but through living memories in a second language. Subscribe now if you want to keep learning English this way. We drop stories daily to help you become not just an English speaker, but a storyteller too.